Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge. We are right where we left off. No changes at all. 100% authentic. Okay, well, I'm lying, obviously. No, I didn't fast travel. I only did it very briefly so I could go get rid of some stuff. I just went to Whiterun. Because I uninstalled the mod that gave me a whole bunch of weight added on, or at least a weight limit increase or whatever. So I took that off. I don't want to do that anymore because as cool as it is to not have to worry about your weight limit, you know, you kind of start getting a bunch of stuff or grabbing a bunch of stuff, and then you're just filling up your inventory with crap. And I'm better than that, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway. So today, actually, let's take a look at the map. I am, of course, still using keyboard and mouse because I love it now. Now, what do we do? Visit the Shrine of Azura. I did that on my playthrough of... Oh, good lord. Oh, that's all the way over there. I did that on my playthrough of Special Edition, and I can't remember what happened. Like, I visited it. I don't know if anything major happened. Okay, is this one closer? Yes, it is. Let's go do that one. We're gonna go take care of kill the leader of Serpent's Bluff Redoubt. Who names it that? Alright, in terms of riding my horse, all of a sudden my horse just popped up out of nowhere. Like, fast traveling fixed that. I don't know why. But again, I only fast traveled to go put a bunch of my stuff away in my chest in my house. And I returned exactly back here, have not gone anywhere since. But when I did fast travel back here, he was here. And I was like, I thought I left you back at Whiterun, but as much as I'd like to ride him, she doesn't automatically get a horse. So, unfortunately, there we go. Just gotta go without her, or without him. I figured purchasing a horse would be a good idea, and it turns out that I unfortunately have to use him less and less because of the fact that Lydia's here. Okay, so we're going to go up this way and then just trickle on down. By the way, I am using, of course, if you guys remember from the last one, I'm using the mod Quality World Map, I believe it's called, and it shows all the roads that you could possibly take. Now, I don't know why Bethesda didn't do that themselves. It's a pretty decent mod. They could have just as easily given us the ability to see all the roads on the map. But no. No, 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 no. That's too much. Gotta work for your stuff, son. I don't know what the hell I just said. Hope you guys got to check out the latest Try on Tuesday episode. I'm very proud of that intro. It's the best one I've come up with so far. If it gave you seizures, sorry about that. May change a little bit. Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Might change something. Tweak it. Very, very slightly. Nothing too major. So, this one's...
Walk away, now.
Why?
You're interfering with official Tholmor business.
Yeah, whatever, son. You sucker. So, this is Broken Tower Redoubt, and I have to go down to Serpent's Bluff Redoubt. Why are they calling it Redoubt? Are they doubting their rees? Whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Ah, this music is so peaceful. So peaceful. I was watching the Rooster Teeth podcast this morning. The one that happened recently on Monday. They were talking about some video games and how much they love bows and arrows, and I'm like, dude, I'm using a bow and arrow. Awesome. You know. Unless they get too close and then they, you know, slice them up. Which reminds me, why the hell? I guess I'm carrying this because, you know, it's a two-handed weapon, so in case. But then I've got this where I want to do one-handed in a spell, so basically a spell sword, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I have a weapon for every occasion. Let's put it that way. I don't think I have a shield, though. I'm pretty sure I did away. Nope, I do. There's the shield. So I'm outfitted for most every occasion, but I have my bow to start everything off. And then, of course, like I said, when they get too close, then I switch over to whatever I feel like the situation calls for. Now, for those of you who didn't watch the Try on Tuesdays video, I went on a little bit of a ramble about how today I did a little bit more research into, wow, just a random horse. All right. Oh, I'm so... Is your master dead? A bandit highwayman? No, he's not. No, screw him, dude. Yo, Lydia, here's your horse. There you go. I'm sorry. I mean, I'd ask you to get on, but you wouldn't listen. So I love how more vibrant the game is because of Skyrim floor overhaul. See? She disappears because my view distance is pretty low. I did that on purpose to save myself some headaches. But anyway, like I was saying, if you didn't watch the Try on Tuesdays episode, I went on a little rant about how I did a little bit more research into processors and graphics cards and stuff like that. The cool thing about tomshardware.com is that they've got this hierarchy list of GPUs listed to the most recent ones, of course. And it turns out that my R9 390 with 8 gigs of VRAM, which, again, I guess I just have to mention this before I lose my mind. The VRAM doesn't really make much of a difference. It's really about how, you know, the architecture and what technology goes into the graphics card and whatnot. So, unfortunately, 8 gigs of VRAM, although it's very impressive, doesn't mean much if the graphics card can't run anything. So, that said, I went in and I started looking at everything. My R9 390 is the equivalent power of the original GTX Titan. I'm not talking Titan X M or Titan XP. I'm talking Titan. I don't know what year it came out. I forgot to check, but I'm pretty sure it was like maybe 2012 or something. But the original GTX Titan, and then there was the Titan Black, and then the Titan X M or Maxwell, and Titan. Now there's a Titan XP or Pascal. So I was looking at this like, and that's levels below, and I was looking at, you know, okay, so what GPU would I have to upgrade to maybe get a nice, decent upgrade? The GTX 1070, which is 8 levels above my current graphics card on that hierarchy scale. 8 levels. The R9 295X, the R9 Fury X, all those beat out my graphics card heavily. I think even the 1060 beats my card by just a smidge. Hell, even the RX 480 doesn't really give me much of a boost. And I'm just looking at all this like, what the hell? I thought it was my CPU, but I did a ton of testing today, which is why these are going to be a little bit late. And I did a bunch of testing, and basically I was monitoring my CPU usage. And the thing about the way games work is that if they're CPU bound, you're gonna see a huge spike in the CPU being used if you're like monitoring it through Windows Resources Monitor and stuff like that. The only time I saw it do that was when I was testing out GTA 5. And oh god, no. You sneaky son of a bee. Oh, what's the matter, shaman? As some people call you. No, I like to call you shaman. No, you're not going anywhere. Ooh, Lydia! Oh. Oh, that's a battle axe. Damn it. The Forsworn have a note. Matriarch grows weary of your hesitation. Our people control the entire eastern slope of the Reach, all save Sunguard. Take it, and the invaders will be cut off from all retreat. But we must move now while its defenses are still weak. Summon the tribes, do what you must. But if you do not act, she shall find someone else who will. I said someone, but I improv a little bit. I think I can. I deserve a little improv. All right, are we looking at any more damage than the one I've got? Let us check it out. I got 31 here, 34 here, so no. But it is enchanted, so I might be able to disenchant. So I gotta remember, 34 damage is what my current bow outputs. Anyway, so GTA 5 was the only one that got up as high as 80% CPU usage, which is, it spiked at maybe for a couple seconds. Wasn't really that bad. Most of the time it was sitting around 60%. So GTA 5 definitely has a lot of CPU usage. Every other game I tested, Fallout 4, Skyrim Special Edition, just all the ones that I usually play, most of the games that I play, about 30%, 30-40%, which means, there's a trap. All this stuttering, stop. Please stop. Please stop. Quit the stuttering. Cut the crap. More traps. Lydia. Oh, in the ribs. So the bottom line is, I do need a CPU upgrade. And I need a GPU upgrade. However, I think the best course of action is to start with a GPU upgrade first. Because, oof. Oh my god, there was a freaking pressure plate. Holy crap, that was close. Because I feel as though that's the issue. The issue is my GPU for the time being. Do they expect somebody to be running through here or something? Like, Lydia? I know you're going to step on that. Don't do it. Nope, nobody's here. I'm welcome anywhere I want. Because I rule this continent. Damn. Oh. Dude, my archery is getting so good. Oh, is it... They're a mage? Ah, for God's sake. Oh, it's a hag raven. Uh-oh. Lydia, be careful. Oh, you're fine. So wait, the hag raven's the leader? Holy crap, it was! Who follows a hag raven? What? I'll take all these because that's ingredients. It's frostbite. Who follows a hag raven? That's confusing. Boy, the Forsworn are really grasping at straws on this one, aren't they? Alright, let's put our weapons away. Now I gotta find out where's the mechanism to open this door. Lydia, how the heck do we open this door? Oh, wait. Wait, no, wait, we came in here. There's always an easier way to leave a dungeon through the back. What am I missing here? I can't do anything here. So, am I gonna have to just go out the front? No. Yeah. Yes. Damn it! I can't get through here. That's it. Like, I have to actually go back out the way I came in. Damn it. That most of the time doesn't happen. Usually you can just keep going through and there'll be like a back door. And that is a back door, but it won't let me. That would have been funny if Lydia got hit. I gotta watch out for this plate here. That plate there. Not that it would matter. Oh, I forgot the arrows. So yeah, I think the best course of action right now is to start with a GPU upgrade, see if I get a performance boost. And I was gonna go with the GTX 1070 as much as I hate myself. I have to concede because Vega, which is the new architecture coming out from AMD, is not out yet. And we don't know when it's gonna come out. But it's coming out this year, supposedly. Alright, where am I going now? World map. All the way back over to Markarth in Understone Keep. It's gonna be a long trip, ladies and gents. But we're ready to make the trip if you are. So yeah, we don't know when Vega's coming out. It's supposedly coming out, I think they said Q2 or 3 of this year. But until then, we don't know what it is, we don't know its capabilities, and we don't know how much it's going to be. Now, I'm going to be pissed at myself if I do end up purchasing, somehow, a GTX 1070. And I know I could go 1080, but that's another $200. And, I mean, a 1070 is $400. It's not too far below a 1080, and it'd be a significant upgrade from what I have now. If I go with the 1070, that's what I was just trying to get my train of thought back together. If I went with the 1070, okay, and Vega comes out and it's better or on par and cheaper, I'm going to be kind of upset. You know, and that's what I'm waiting for. You know, I should just go with an Intel processor and an NVIDIA graphics card. That was my that was basically my first build. I had an Intel Pentium 4, and eventually I got a GTX 550 Ti, which I still have. The weirdest part about those graphics cards, though, is that they run kind of hot, and I don't remember them doing that. Now, I don't know if it's because the thermal paste is old or the cards themselves are just old and they're not used to the newer power supplies or something. I don't know. But when I was messing around, I took Jeremy's old 550 off his hands. And so I now have two 550 Ti's. I was like, I've never done SLI before. I've got a bridge, so let's do it. And so I set them up properly. Well, after the first mistake, I had to read my manual and found out that there's 2 specific slots that you need to have the cards in if you want to use SLI. After I figured all that out, I got it working. Wasn't sure if it actually was working. You know, not all games actually take advantage of SLI. And I was thinking, well, if I put 2 550 Ti's together, would I be able to play like modern games? Even just on medium settings at the most. And I don't remember whether I was able to or not. I don't think I was. Oh crap. Lydia! Lydia! I'm so lucky that I can actually do some damage to you this time. Take it, kitty. Oh, God. Lydia, you're slow. You're so slow. I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. Followers in this game suck. should take a hint from frickin' Dragon Age. Anyway, so yeah, so I tried the SLI. I can't remember what happened, if I actually achieved anything. All I achieved was 2 really hot cards, and I have no idea why they got so hot. Because, I knew they got hot because I could smell burning plastic. And it wasn't burning, though. It was just really hot, and the cards haven't been used in a while. And so, it comes off a little hot. But I can't imagine that they'd be pulling more power than they should. They only have one 6-pin connector. I have a 750 watt power supply. And, the only thing that should provide is much needed overhead. They shouldn't be pulling more power than they need. Or maybe they're just working harder because the games I tried to put them through were hefty. I've been curious, though. I was curious to see if they could run anything, and I honestly don't remember what my results were. I really need to start writing stuff down. Uh-oh, it got foggy. I really do need to start writing things down. Because at that point, you're just playing around. I think it was Adam Savage from Mythbusters who said, the only difference between messing around and science is writing it down. And I guess you could say, since I didn't write it down, I was messing around. But it was more curiosity rather than, I'm looking to get some numbers here. And besides, I don't know. I do have a ton of games, and I'm sure some of them are actually built with SLI and Crossfire in mind, and you can do that. But I personally don't think I had one installed. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to really get an idea. I'm going to have to look at a list of games that are SLI compatible and see if I can possibly... See if I have one, first of all. I'm pretty sure I do. I want to say Rise of the Tomb Raider or Tomb Raider 2013 are SLI compatible, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at a list, and if I have a game on that list, I'll download it, install it, and try it again. See what happens. I mean, we're talking the 550 Ti. That's old, okay? And that card was, at best, mid-range. Now, back when I bought it, I didn't know. I didn't know much about graphics cards, and apparently I still don't know much about graphics cards because I just found out that I might need an upgrade already. And the only reason that I brought, brought this up for the upgrade on the graphics card was because the specifications for Mass Effect Andromeda just got released. And are we heading the right way? Yeah, we are. It just got released, and I looked at specs. I have the processor. They say to recommended system settings for 1080p gaming at 60 FPS is an FX 8350. I've got the 8370. It's just another version of the 8350, supposedly quote-unquote better. I don't think it is. People tend to go to the 8350 anyway. And so I went to GameDebate.com, and I thought these guys were, good. And their website, for the most part, is good. But it confuses the crap out of me, and I understand games are different. All games are different. And I get it. But when Mass Effect Andromeda says, my CPU is fine and my GPU is not, and Fallout 4 says, my GPU is fine but my CPU isn't, I can't figure out what I need to upgrade at that point. At that point, I just have to think, maybe I'll just upgrade them both. But guess what? I don't got that kind of money. The 1070 alone costs an average of $450. Not to mention, if I want to change over to Intel, guess what? I have to spend money on a motherboard. Now, I don't have to get a crazy gaming one. I could get actually a pretty basic motherboard. Nothing really cheap, but $50, $60. And I'd still get similar performance because, the gaming boards are really just a lot of bells and whistles. They can handle a little bit more overclocking and stuff like that, but I don't overclock anyway. Not really. I've attempted it Since it's the only gear that I have, I don't want to push it too far where I break it. So I'm wary of overclocking at the moment until I get maybe liquid cooling. But other than that, you know, I'd have to get a board, I'd have to get the processor, and I'd have to get the graphics card. So let's think, $50, $60 board. The processor I'd go for is the 6700K because the 7700K is not much of an upgrade, though. You know, I might just go with the 7700 since I don't own a 6700 already. And that's 300 and, well, the 7700 I think is $350, $400. I don't know. Plus the graphics card, which is $450. So that's $800 right there, plus the $60. I mean, it's like, it's a huge upgrade. And I'm going to be sorely disappointed for, you know, when Ryzen the 5 and 3 series come out and they end up being decent CPUs for gaming and whatnot, as opposed to the 7 series, which, you know, we've recently found out that, uh-oh. What's going on? What happened? Is it vampires? Yep, vampires. I'm not even going to attempt to... Nope. Not going to get involved because if I hit the wrong person, then everybody hates me. Wow. Yo, Whiterun needs these kinds of guys. Our guards there just are stupid. Nice. What the hell? You look like Farkas. Shove it up your ass, dude. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, no, if the Ryzen 5 or 3 come out, and they're decent processors. I mean, the 1700 alone is as far as you need to go with the top tier ones. The 1700X and 1800X are complete, you know, it's completely unnecessary because the 1700 can pull very similar numbers to those two. So you're spending $330 for that one. And then the board, well, there's only a handful of manufacturers that make AM4 boards right now. So, you know. But I'm sure they're not cheap. They're probably ranging about maybe $150 minimum. Then you got to get new RAM. I'm still running on DDR3. You know, I mean, it's just, there's so much to worry about. And there's so much to upgrade, you know, it sucks. Whereas if I get an upgrade on the graphics card for now, okay, I get the graphics card upgrade, and it actually gives me an upgrade, like it actually improves my performance, then, you know, a CPU upgrade and board upgrade can kind of like be held off for a little bit, you know. It can be held off for a bit. I don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, I'm sorry. What the hell's going on? Is everybody asleep or something? What? Let's go, we'll stay in here for 12 hours. So yeah. I may have to start with a GPU upgrade, but that alone is going to cost me. And it sucks too because the 1080 Ti is going to be coming out soon, and the price of the regular 1080 has gone down, but maybe $100. So I mean, it's not a whole lot, but I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually.
You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I have letters to read.
That's what you do all day is read letters? Okay, so that was just a little side tidbit story thing there. That was not a main. But it took us like, I don't know, it took us like 20 minutes to get from that one spot all the way over to the cave and then back here. I know it's about 30 minutes, but I mean, like, I basically got back here in about 23 minutes, so not bad. Not bad for travel time. Oh, wait a second. What was that? Read Eltree's note. I didn't read the note. Nope, I didn't. Meet me. Thanks for blocking the text. At the Shrine of Talos. Okay. Well, I read the note. There you go. Where is the Shrine of Talos?
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Who are you to talk to me?
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. but watch your words.
I'm sorry, I was already here before and you weren't present, so why don't you shove it up your butt?
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try, tough guy. Alright. Well, I obviously... I bet they will. Yeah, no idea, where the Jarl is, but whatever. Wait. Where is the Jarl, anyway? That's actually a good question. Where the hell did he go? Where'd she go? She might have the missions for me. Even though I told her to shove it, she's possibly got the stuff I need. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's just... okay.
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief. Not to mention the rebels completely control Windhelm and all of East March Hold.
You speak to Igman, son of Arovdir, Jarl of Markarth. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
see you're better than a common mercenary.
Okay.
My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them.
Sounds good.
We will see.
Oh, you'll see.
I do. A personal matter. My father
Wow, he's just
died
handing out the jobs today.
back when that was possible. They took his shield to those Hargraven beasts they consort with. I need you to bring it home where it belongs.
Okay.
I warn you, it's dangerous work. No man of mine has ever faced a Hargraven and lived. I'll understand if you decline.
Okay, you were just...
Divines watch over you.
You were just, like, I don't know, telling me that you don't think I could do the other thing, but now you're just like, I'll understand if you want to quit this one. Okay, Hagravens. Ugh.
I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
Yeah, sure, they're
But you have to
nuisances.
by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
I haven't even done anything yet. Now you're my friend. This dude is worse than a girl on PMS. Like, what the hell? He just literally just jumped the gun on every emotional level. I don't know. Whatever.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn.
I saved her,
I want
though.
to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Okay.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone.
That's always good, yeah. Built right into the mountain, just like the dwarves from Lord of the Rings.
Retrieve that shield at all costs.
Yeah. You'll get your precious little shield. I'm not gonna do that. Here we go. Where is it? I think that was it. Is this it right here? Not that. Well, that's the other one. But I mean, we did just kill another. Whoop, no, we did just kill a Hagraven. So
Warriors from Hammerfell, if those were our swords.
freaking Thalmor over there, badgering the dogs. Stupid elves. I mean, I think I'm an elf, if I'm not mistaken. Whoops. But I'm a better elf. Someone stole your sweet roll. No. They didn't steal my damn sweet roll. Okay? I can go into anybody's house and steal one if I damn well please. Okay? But I'm not hungry. Anyway.
What is it then?
Excuse you. All right, you will address me as Dragonborn. Thank you very much. I may be an elf, but I'm a special elf. My mommy always told me that. This is not correct. Lydia, this place confuses me. So yeah, that's my long-winded story about my upgrades that I need for my computer. Overall, don't mind. See, Her I want to marry, but you can't marry her without command console, which sucks, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm okay with playing games on medium to high graphics. There really isn't or hasn't been much proof in the way of, oh yeah, playing on ultra is a totally different experience. Not in a lot of cases, it's not. Oh, shut up. In a lot of cases, you actually don't see much of a difference between the two settings. Medium to high, yes. Low to medium, yes. But high to like ultra, not really. You know, even in Overwatch, like say for example, you go from high to ultra and then ultra to epic. It's like there's like literally nothing else being changed between ultra and epic, maybe except one or two settings. You know, and most of the settings are unnecessary. So in games that I have control of the texture quality and stuff like that, I tend to just crank up the texture quality and then turn everything down to medium, and the games tend to look really good, actually. They actually look pretty damn good. So, right now, this game is running at about medium. Again, texture quality is actually boosted, and with the this is what bothers me, is because, you know, things fade in and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna turn this up to halfway again, because I hate this. Like, I hate seeing things fade in, especially if I can't see an enemy coming at me from a good distance away. I'm basically screwing myself out of an opportunity to attack them before they attack me. But I'm just basically making sure that I have all the processing power I can get, but having those up about halfway never really proved to be much of an issue, so I'm going to leave it there. Oh, man. So, yeah, you know, just a word of advice to those of you who are, you know, thinking of building a computer or have a computer built and it's like halfway decent and whatnot. I've learned from I think watching other YouTubers and stuff like that who have talked about this kind of stuff, there's not a big difference between high and ultra graphic settings. So when in doubt, just go high. If you really want good, you know, fluent frame rate, but also having the game look halfway decent, crank the textures, the texture quality, and then set everything else to medium. It really doesn't look terrible at all. Like, it looks pretty damn good. You know, Skyrim's old, so you can see a bunch of the stuff that really kind of like stands out. Like you saw on the left side there, the shadows are down to medium, so they kind of like have this weird effect on the rocks or something. Quite frankly, I think that even on higher settings on the shadows, they still kind of do something like that. You know, they do weird stuff to the environment. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but That's all I got to say about that. So we're just going to be heading up to here. Looks like we've already been to Dragon Bridge. Right, because that is it's a bridge with a dragon's head over it. I remember. I remember the worries when. So, yeah. There's a lot to do and not enough money to do it. But if I do get a substantial tax refund, I may actually just go ahead and I'm not expecting to either, but I have paid a lot of money to these ingrates. What? So you're just gonna attack? What the heck? So you're an archer, you're a wood elf, but you give us a frost atronach to fight? Like, you're an idiot. Alright, so no idea why he attacked us. That's just the life of... Whoa! That's a really cool bow. Not as good as mine, though. Which sucks, because I hate the Forsworn look. Like, it looks like garbage. But, whatever. I may, if I do get a substantial tax refund, I may actually go ahead and start getting the parts. I may not get all the parts, but I'll start getting the parts to build my streaming computer. And I've got it all laid out. It's going to be an ITX build. So it's nice and compact. I don't need it big because all it's going to be doing is streaming. I'm going to take all that workload off of my main tower here and just use the streaming computer. So streaming and recording, of course. And so it's going to be an i3 6300, I think it's called. I can't remember. But it's a dual core, but it's hyper-threaded, which is great. And I saw this video recently where a guy attempted to just test it out.
There's been word of some trouble nearby.
Oh, good.
My way to investigate.
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
You want to pay? Just make sure to take care of whatever's going on.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Anyway, so it's an i3 dual-core hyper-threaded, so it's 2 cores but 4 threads. And I saw this video recently of this guy who just wanted to see what it was capable of. And he was playing Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3. Pretty hefty game. I think he said on medium to high graphic settings. Fluent 60 FPS. And he was streaming it. 720, I think it was 720p, you know, just like, but 720p at 3500. He was streaming it and playing it on a dual core processor. And I'm like, well, if all I'm going to be using for is streaming, I might as well just buy that one. It's like $120, which is like nothing compared to, oh, I went the wrong way, nope. Guess there's no easy way to do that. I could go this way, but I think that looks like a dead end. Yeah, that's like a dead end. I have to go all the way around here and go up there. That's fine. We'll just keep going this way. It's like $120, and if all I'm going to do is build a streaming computer, the motherboard only has to have, and I'm pretty sure the motherboard that I chose has an HDMI output, and that's all it needs, and then just enough room. You know, if that's for the video, and then I had just enough room for the capture card, and boom, I've got my streaming computer separated from my main tower, so I can take all this work that OBS does off of this, and I can get more processing power towards my games and have it just be a game machine. And then after that, I actually want to build a separate tower, maybe not a tower, maybe another small build, for rendering purposes. Now, in terms of that computer, probably going to use an AMD Ryzen because, I mean, it's built for workload, and it could really give my renders, you know, I could really reduce the render time with a Ryzen 7 CPU. So I'll probably go with the 1700. Again, don't really need a graphics card would be nice. I'll probably just use one of my spare ones. The R7 260X is a pretty decent graphics card, just for a little GPU acceleration, but I don't think I'm going to need it, personally. But I'll use the Ryzen 7 1700 with my R7 260X as a GPU acceleration, and it'd be just for rendering. Just pop the files over there, get it edited and rendered, and boom. That's all that computer is going to be set to do. So I can take that off my main tower, and then my main tower will just be for gaming, or just be the gaming machine. Now, some of you are probably like, man, that's a lot of power. And it's just like, yeah, well, I'm not going to have them all on all the time. You know, I'm either going to be streaming or recording. So, one or the other. Obviously, one of them is going to be on all the time, the streaming/recording computer. But also, once that's done, I shut that down. I turn on the the rendering machine, edit the video, bing, bam, boom, and then it's done. And besides, it's not going to take a lot of power anyway. You know, those CPUs are pretty low power. You know, the 1700 alone is only 65 watts. The i3, I think, is somewhere around there as well. So I only need, and since there's only going to be one graphics card in one of them, and it doesn't take a lot of power, it's only one 6-pin, I'm going to need maybe max 500 watts. Max. I could probably even go lower than that. Mad woman, what are you doing?
Vacation is where the head is. That is what Dervenin told us about our master. He's cozy in his solitude.
What? You're not following me, are you? So... Huh? I'm gonna go pickpocket her. Let's see if I can do this. Nobody's gonna know. Tongs? What the hell is...
Is where the head is.
Oh, shut up.
Is what
God.
the women told us about her master. He's cozy in his solitude.
Weirdo. Anyway. That was strange. This is what I'm talking about, man. I run across this kind of stuff all the time. You can't run across that stuff when you're using fast travel. It's crazy, man. I don't know what that was about, but all the same, it's interesting, and it made the playthrough totally worth it. Because then I get to see a crazy woman speak nonsense. But yeah, so I've got things planned out. I've got builds that I want to do to improve the experience. Not only for myself, but also for you guys. I'll have efficient, separate machines doing what they were built to do. This tower for gaming, those 2 towers for streaming and recording and rendering. It seems like a lot of computers, but if I build the streaming and the rendering machines very similar to each other in the same kind of box, I can just stack them on top of each other, and it won't take up any more space than I need it. So, that'll be good. I think as of right now, the rendering machine is at actually a micro ATX, not an ITX. But again, I do want to use a Ryzen 7 1700, but I don't think they make those boards yet for that size. They're just starting out with the ATX motherboards, so yeah. It's going to be a while. I'll be waiting a bit. It's not like I'm going to build those computers now. I don't have the money. I may not even be able to build them when I do get my tax refund, if I get one. I can't remember if I've owed the state before. I think I might have, but we'll see. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. We go down this side. Come, Lydia. Please don't get lost. She's going to get stuck on something. I know she is. She always does. So, anyway, I apologize for this episode being long-winded in terms of, computer talk. I know most of you guys aren't interested in that. But surprisingly enough, some of you guys really are, and I like to see that. I like seeing people interested in computers and stuff, because that is what is big nowadays. That's what drives this economy. Am I in the wrong... I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I? Oh. Gold! This sells for some pretty decent money. That's 50 gold pieces. So, and then if you turn it into a bar, it's 100. I think it's up there, and we completely missed it. Alright, come on back, Lydia. I'm sorry. Anyway, so, yeah, again, I apologize for those of you who aren't interested in computers and don't know what the hell I just said for the last hour or so. But I assure you, it's all in the name of, just making things better for myself and for you guys. Making production better. Let's put it that way. Making production better. Streaming and recording and rendering and getting these out on time and well, getting these out on time has nothing to do with the rendering, because I can render them pretty decent amount of time right now. But it would be even easier if I had an even more powerful processor to do it even faster. And yes, I am still releasing these at 720p. Some of you may not even notice. Damn it, where do I go? I'm confused as to where this is. Do I have to go up here? And I think I might have to go through the village, and there's some sort of pathway up there. I mean, we're running out of time. But yes, I'm still releasing them in 720p because it's saving me a ton of hard drive space. I still don't have money for another 4 terabyte. So, you know, I have to compensate, and the only way I can do that is recording everything in 720p. But again, those of you who are watching on mobile, you won't notice a difference. PC might notice a difference, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, it's all because of YouTube. YouTube has their compression that they do, their restrictions on the bitrate at which each resolution shows at, and it's garbage. But you know, hopefully I'll be transferring everything over, and I'll be hosting my own videos myself. And so on the website, I could do 480p, and it would look way better than 720p. You know, I don't know why. I just think it would look better. I mean, nah, it wouldn't look better, but it's just like I could do that, and I could do it at 60 frames a second, and it wouldn't really cause much of a problem. I feel like I have to go up here. Because, I mean, now we're going away from it. It's up there. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't get it. That looks like where we were supposed to go. What's going on, you know? Like, how am I supposed to get over there? How am I supposed to get up there? There's probably another path somewhere, like over here or something. I don't know. It looks like in the most obscure spot ever. About to reach Hag's End. Like, this looks like some place to cross over, but it's not. Well, I do apologize for all this traveling around and going back and forth here. Just trying to figure out where this place is, and it doesn't look like we're going to be, well, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing anything with this. Juniper. Well, I think I will. Nice. May not actually. Do we have to cross here? Well, there's a shack. Is that a no, that's not a shack over there. What the hell are you doing? Oh. Ow. Hey. 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 Mind your freaking teeth. Is that an alligator? What was that? Lydia, come. That's what I'm talking about. Like, where is this place? It's got to be up there. That's the only thing I can see. But I'm going to go over here and see what's going on with this. Yeah, what is this? Slaughterfish. Well, it's an ingredient. I'll take it. See, look at that. There's a bridge up over there. Ah! It's freaking mud crab. Excuse me. Hey. What? You attack me once and then you go after Lydia. Why? Go. Oh, I can't push him. I was gonna push him and just have the stream take him. 6 chittens? Yes. Mud crab probably tastes like dirt. Well, I don't know where this place is. I'm gonna have to find it next time. This is so strange. It's like, I bet you it's like on the other side of the mountain or something. I can't seem to find it. Maybe I have to go up there and cross that log bridge up there. But I just have this feeling that Lydia is going to get caught somewhere. And then she's going to, like, do that. I mean, apparently, followers have been able to teleport to us since the beginning, but it's never freaking happened, okay? And I only found out about it when I started playing the Special Edition. And Lydia was actually, she would actually teleport to me if she got stuck somewhere. and if I was in like line of sight or something. And she just instantly teleported to me. And I was like, that's amazing. Why does that never happen? Because it doesn't. Never freaking happens for me. Alright, so... I guess we'll just go down this way? Come on, Lydia. There's a little den. Good, she followed me down that little slope. See, if it's a slope, it's fine. But if it's like a cliff, she won't follow me. You know, because followers can't follow everywhere. Which is total garbage. Okay, so looks like we're actually here where I want it to be. Maybe. There it is. Okay, so we've got this trunk or this log bridge here. Don't go off of it. I don't think Lydia's gonna follow me here. She's gonna try and swim across. She's gonna get dragged downstream. Probably get hurt. No, well, we made it to a bird's nest. A rock warbler. Imagine if that was the song instead of rock lobster. Lydia. This is what I'm talking about! I turned my back for 2 seconds! Oh, man, oh, man, I almost pooped my pants. Alright, there we go. 2 seconds, and she's gone. Because she has to go and try and find a different way around. Did she get washed upstream? Nope, there she is. See? She ran away that far before turning around and realizing, oh, wait, he's back over here. Good Lord, man, I swear to God. It's ridiculous. So stupid. Thanks, Bethesda. Thanks for really dumb AI. Oh, God. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to find this place right now. I apologize, guys. It looks like there's like a slope going up right there, but I don't know how to get there. I'm going to have to figure it out next episode, I guess. We'll spend an entire episode just trying to get up to that point. Or not. Maybe we'll just go and, you know, survey the area, you know, go to that bear cave or that den, shack, whatever. But for right now, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again next time, where we'll pick up here in the middle of nowhere and see if we can figure out how to get up to Dragon's Bridge Lookout or whatever that's called. And don't forget to check the links in the video description below for all the social media stuff and the website. But more importantly, the Extra Life campaign. I'm once again trying to raise $200 for my children's hospital, my local children's hospital here. And I could really use your help. We did it last year. We actually made our goal last year, which was really awesome. It made me happy. I got my t-shirt, so I was happy about that. But also... more importantly, I got the money for those kids who really deserve the money because they could use every little bit of help they can possibly get with all the bills that their families have to pay for and stuff like that. It must suck to be sick, and I don't agree with what nature does a lot of the time. So if you can donate, please do. Every little bit helps. If you can't, don't worry. I promise you we're going to get that money together this time around again. We're going to do it again. And then the next year we'll do it again and again and again. And if you like this episode, hit that like button and check out all the other episodes of Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge. There's 20 of them or more, a little over 20. So you got some work ahead of you. Catch up and check it out. And, you know, you can also check out Fallout 4, doing a No Fast Travel Challenge series in that as well. So, you know, give that a look-see. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Skyrim. And I will see you guys in the next one.